Hello and welcome to this very special edition of CGTN. We're broadcasting live in the eastern Chinese city of Daishan, and apparently behind me you can see this is an ancient fishing town here, and literally I'm on an island, and this ancient fishing town has a history of over 200 years, and of course there will be tons of myriad cultural heritage that you are going to enjoy today. And of course I'm not alone. I'm pleased to be joined by Bai Ying. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Hi.
Okay, so would you like to say hi to our viewers around the world?
Hi everyone, my name is Connie Song. I'm the local people in Daishan. Thank you for watching our live broadcast. I hope everyone can enjoy yourself for this trip. Thank you.
Definitely, for sure. I've been here this is my second day here, and I'm so lucky to be here today, and you're a local. So as we walk, and then tell us something about your hometown, about this ancient fishing town. And I know that it has a history of over 200 years, and there are still so many people living here in this ancient town. It is well preserved, I have to say.
Yes, I remember the government take many actions to protect this town, and many countries were left and protect well. Now government also set a center to protect it.
So there is a center here trying to protect this whole area, right? How big is this place, and how many people now are living in this ancient town? It's not very big, it is quite serene, I have to say.
I remember there is not so many people here because many young people went out to work, and so some old people left in this town.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think it is the same thing almost everywhere in China. Usually the young people live not only in China but also in some other countries. It is city life and quite cosmopolitan. It is what we call it cosmopolitanism. Okay, young people are leaving, and then they go for a different life in cities, and then they leave their parents, we call them folks at home. And this place is quite unique. If you turn the camera around, and then you can see the painting on the wall. There are so many fish here. Okay, that's a lovely painting, and that's why this place is so unique, right? It's a fishing town. And then, so you have been living here ever since. I know you studied in Australia for 4 years.
Yes, I graduated from the University of Queensland, and I came back in 2017. So I love my hometown, and I hope everyone can enjoy to visit this, and you will be our important guest.
You will be our important guest. I know that. I mean, there were so many viewers around the world now, and of course, for those who just joined us, this is an ancient fishing town. If you have any questions for us about this place, and of course, later we're going to go join our other guests over there to explore the ancient culture of this place. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment on CGTN social platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, Weibo, and YouTube, and we'll get back to your questions as soon as possible. And today, we're going to visit 5 places, and quite unique places, I have to say, when it comes to the culture of this fishing village, right? And what is the first place?
The first place is painting.
Painting.
The painting, yes.
Okay.
The Fishman paintings is very famous. So let's go.
Let's go and check out. The first one will be the Fishman's painting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that is over there. Let's turn the camera around, and we'll see. Okay, it's a little bit empty and overcast today because now it's the winter season basically on the island, so it's a little bit cloudy. It was drizzling in the morning, a little bit chilly, I have to say. That's why all of us are wearing scarves. And today we need to bring you to the first stop, and that is the Fishman's painting. Okay, that's going to be lovely. If we and now you can see some paintings on the windows, actually. They're quite unique. And my first impression was it was very much like a painting from Pablo Picasso, but in the fishing village version, right? Okay, lovely. Let's go in. Hi. Ni hao. Hello, how are you? Ni hao. Hi. would you like to say hi to our viewers around the world? 您跟我们的全世界的网友打声招呼。
好，大家好。
So what do we have today? 我们今天的话是有很多的这些画。There are so many paintings on the wall. If we roll the camera around, we see so many of them. And then if you look at probably this one, you know what I was talking about. It's very much like a painting from Pablo Picasso. Okay, so would you like to tell us something about this painting? 跟我们讲一下这幅画嘛。
这幅画呢是题目是抢修，它呢表现的情景啊，就是那个渔采在生产时期啊，为了不影响生产，渔船有些问题了，它就是为了不影响生产呢，它就是用一只小帆船在那不到船厂去了，用一只小帆船在那个海面上直接那个用那个修补漏洞的那个。
Okay, yeah, that's lovely. I think it is very telling, and you can tell from here. And the title of this painting is called Ship Repairs, because they need to make sure that the fishing, so to save time, to work more efficiently, and to send out some boats over here to the sea, and then to repair those big ships over there. Not ships, but fishing boats, right?
This is the famous green eyebrows ship, which is important. Which is one of the famous one in ancient China.
Okay, so that is green eyebrows. I know I've seen the boats like that with green eyebrows, but we don't see the eyebrows, the green ones over here. And later, after this, we are going to bring you to a what do you call it? It's like the ship model place, right? Yeah. Okay, that's lovely. If we roll the camera around so that our viewers can enjoy this place. And of course, if you have any questions for me, for buying, or for our distinguished guests over here, and of course, you can leave your comments down there. And I know some people, tourists, usually come over here, and then they can enjoy the painting themselves. 好多人的话，他过来，他也可以自己填画。
对。
Okay.
我们有一个渔民画体验包。就是那个这种。看一下。渔民画体验包，这是我们推出的一个，让人家填色的那种。
Okay.
它那里面就是那个有那个半成品，就是。就是半成品，就先像那个这种的，画好了以后呢，它就是这种，而且啊，它可以当一个画框。
So the Fishman's painting actually is a cultural heritage for those who probably don't know, and it is not only about, what do we call it, like art for art's sake, but it is usually down to earth so that everyone can enjoy painting just like a professional. But of course I'm not a professional today, but I would like to try something like this, the painting. And then, so it's very much like a digital painting, you know, digital painting, like you have numbers labeled here, and then you know what color you would like to apply on the painting, and that's easy for like a newbie like me. Green hands. Okay. Okay, so after it's done, it should be like that, right? And I would like to try this one. It's almost half done. Would you like to try yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. 那我们试一下。Okay. 我们想试一下这个。
可以的。可以体验一下。
Okay. Thank you. So, this is half done already. A fish. This is a yellow croaker, the most famous fish here, right? Around this area, around this island. And this is very easy, definitely like the entry level for a painter, someone like me. Okay, it's half done, and then let me try the color. What color? 这个是什么颜色? What color is that? 这个是 orange. Okay, and then apparently, and this is the fish gill. It is orange, the fish head, and then I'm gonna do this. 是这样画的吗？对吧？Okay, so I should do it like this. Okay. I'm gonna do the fish head, and then you're gonna do the body, right? Okay. 一般都是 like, how about your customer base? 就是他大概什么样的人他来画呢？
一般那个小朋友比较多。因为小朋友那个对渔民画了解的也少，像这种嘛是方便让他们那个 了解一下渔民画的那个画
Ah,
法。
okay. So usually children are quite into this kind of painting, and they don't know much. I mean, like most young people now don't know much about cultural heritage, and apparently, and now, okay, I'm not professional apparently, and then my skills are quite shabby. Okay, almost done.
那个
Ah,
黄色。
okay.
Fishman painting is a modern style of painting.
It's a modern style
Modern
painting.
style, yeah.
Okay.
And usually it uses the painting or drawing, and others use the paper cutting.
Oh, paper
Paper
cutting.
cutting and cutting.
Oh, paper
Yeah.
Chinese paper cutting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And mostly we see this drawing, we paint this kind of painting.
It's actually not as easy as it looks. But this is already, as I said, the entry level. So imagine the more complicated ones behind me. You can see different kinds of sea creatures, and then octopus, and also fishing nets, and also people working on the fishing boats, right? So it's going to be more difficult. And this one is already quite easy, but it's not as easy as I thought. And then can you do the the fish body over there? Okay. 这个渔民画有多长时间的历史呢？
渔民画一般要40年左右的历史，早期的话，
40年。
40
It's
年。
only 40 years of history, right? And it is a cultural heritage. 它也是我们的文化传承的一个。
对，我现在渔民画是我们岱山县的那个非物质文化遗产了。
Okay, so it is intangible cultural heritage here. It has a history of about 40 years, and of course now many young people probably have lost interest in painting something like this, right? 就很多年轻人是不是也不太喜欢画渔民
现
画？
在那个年轻人，因为对渔民画了解的少，他们那个一般兴趣，不大有。就那个现在呢，我们学校呢，在小学里面呢，也有开展那个渔民画的那个画课，让他们那个了解一下渔民画的那个早期的那个
So
画
basically, young people are not interested in Fishman's painting, but now they are trying to promote it as a intangible cultural heritage here in Daishan on this island, and then they have put it into the syllabus for primary school students. Okay, let's while you are drawing, let's enjoy some other pictures over here. Okay, 这旁边还有一些什么样的画比较有意思？
像这幅吧，
啊
像这幅它的那个
Oh, this
表现
one.
场景就是那
Okay.
个在那个晒鱼竿，王鱼下，因为我们东沙古镇呢也是那个渔民王鱼的那个故乡吧，大王鱼的故乡。
Okay, Huang Yu,
Huang
okay,
Yu.
yellow croaker, right? And this is the place where yellow croakers actually are produced. And then there is abundant resources of those fish. I know this kind of fish is quite expensive. 这个鱼其实挺贵的一种鱼呢。
对，以前呢，在大黄鱼渔汛的时候，我们那个东沙古镇那个渔船啊，从各地渔船都在那个我们那个古镇那边，后面那个洋面上就捕鱼。它捕了早期的话，那个没有冰箱什么的，是吧？捕上来的时候，为了不变质嘛，它就是那个把鱼晒干，还有那个有的呢。把鱼那个就是那个腌制一下，腌制一下，保存它的那个保质期。
So this is the thing. If we give it a closer look, you know, the fish, all of them have been cut in half to dry them because they didn't have refrigerators in the past. So so they couldn't keep the fish fresh. So the only way to keep the fish was drying them. So that is how it works over here. And then you can see the paintings over here. What 海风吹来，响鱼香。Is it? It's like basically, literal translation. It means the sea wind blows over, and then so the dried fish smells really good. Something like that. I know I'm not really poetical when it comes to translation. Okay, that's lovely. How is it going so far? 怎么样了? How is it going?
Oh, it's it's very hot.
Okay.
I see. Oh, It's your skills.
Yeah, and then you have the back fin over there,
Yeah.
and then you should be done for this part.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you are trying to rush in at this point, and then you have this fish tail, and then you're done.
Okay.
So you are local. Do you know anything about Fishman's painting before?
Yes, but
Mhm.
I know in 2007, the first Fishman painting associate was set in Danshan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So the first association was established in Daishan here. Okay. Uh-huh. So you're almost done. Yeah.
Okay,
I
ready.
think that's the end of it.
That's it.
Okay.
It's done.
Probably a final touch on it, and
Okay.
then you are done. Okay, that's
Okay.
lovely. I think that's the
It's
that's
beautiful.
your, what do we call it? Your masterpiece. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. And now we have got some comments over here. Let's see what we have over here. And then that is Mila Rosa. Thank you for staying with us. Looking good. And also Princess Temple. Wow. Okay. And then that is Roseli Aradella. Okay. From Facebook. That is nice and beautiful. I like it. Good day to you and to everyone. Keep safe and have a nice day. 他们说很漂亮. Okay. And then this is Hyman on Facebook. Thanks God bless you. Welcome, my dear prayers for the house of the village old school national culture. 他们说保护这个国家的文化，上帝保佑你。Okay, that's lovely. And also this is Ali Ashgar. Thank you CGTN for drawing fish picture in your beautiful drawing house. And from Bangladesh. Okay. 他说非常感谢我们在这里边画了一幅鱼。Okay, that's lovely. Thank you so much. There's Chan Li Chen on Facebook. Beautiful. And that is Omar. Very good. Okay, thank you so much. Of course, if you love this post, then don't forget to give us hearts and share it with our friends, with your friends and our friends, of course. And that is only our first stop. There were so many other things over here, cultural heritage, right? And then what is our next stop?
Next stop is the. Let's go to the show.
Sure, like the it's the fish models, right?
Yeah, fish models.
Okay, that's lovely. Bye bye.
Bye.
谢谢. Bye bye. Okay. So our next stop, and then so we're gonna have a detour, I'm afraid. And then we need to walk for about, okay, let's walk slowly so that our camera can catch up with us. Okay, and it's going to be around 5 minutes walk, and then we'll be going to the fishing boat model place. And we know this is an ancient fishing town, and then when it comes to the ancient fishing town, of course, there should be ships everywhere, boats, fishing boats, and the culture, okay. And then, so... let's see, that is a Chan Lai Ching Miss You China morning. Okay. Thank you so much. It's this morning now. It's around, let me see, it's around 11 already in China. And what time is it over there in your place? And that is Sonny Sidhu on Facebook. I love village. Yeah. Who doesn't love a village like this? An ancient town that has a history of over 200 years, right?
Yeah. So you can see so many paintings in on the wall and around this town.
Yeah, if we turn the camera around so that our viewers can know about this place. So around this picture, I love this alley. And then you can see some fishermen's painting along the way, of course.
This control will be transferred to generation to generation.
From generation to generation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but not many people are living here. That's a shame at this point.
So the artist will teach the kids in the junior school and let them know how to painting and how to remember this culture.
Okay, and then we're almost there. And let's see. Okay, so for those who just joined us, this is CGTN. We're broadcasting live in an ancient fishing village here, and then so you see some of them are still living here, though the village has a history of over 200 years. And actually, I have learned in the Qing Dynasty about 100 to 400 years ago, and this place used to be a hustling and bustling hub, right, gathering business professionals from everywhere.
Yes, the trade here is very booming, and you can see many people trading here, and they do businesses here. So, but now you can see compared with the past, there are less people here, and you can see many old people here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do see some old folks over here, and then now, so we got some other comments, and that is on YouTube. Winter Jasmine. Winter Jasmine said, "Good morning, Dongsha ancient town." Okay, thank you so much, Winter. And then, of course, now we're on our way to the fish. What is that? The fishing boat model place, right?
Yeah.
It's just that way. Okay. That's lovely. I love fish models. I love car models, the fish models, everything. It's what we have here. Hi. Hi. 阿爸。Hi.阿爸 would you like to say hi to our viewers around the world? 跟我们打一声招呼。您用您的方言和我们打一声招呼。
哦，
在这里，在直播。
好，我怎么讲啊？
Tell us something about the fishing boat. 您跟我们讲一讲这个船，这个是您做的是吧？
这个我膝盖有这个船啊。这个船呢称为6米毛，6米毛的。
Can you help me translate?
6米毛的标志呢，就是这个两边溜的比较像人一样的，比如6米毛。这个水的清好。
Yes, this boat called the bird boat, also called the green eyebrows boat.
Green eyebrows boat.
Because it has big eyes and the long green eyebrows and large mouth.
Okay.
It used the proportion of the real ship.
Okay, that's lovely. You can see the big eyes over here. It's very much like a fish head. And then see the eyebrows over here. That is why they are called eyebrows both, right?
Yeah.
And then you can see the big eyes over here. And that is the anchor at the top. I also see some masts on the ship. Okay. Anything else about this ship? 我们需要多长时间? How long will it take to finish a module like this? Can you help me ask?
这个去到休息期啦，走。
超10个星期。
10个星期啊。
哎，超10个星期。
It takes 10 weeks to finish it by hand.
Okay, so it takes 10 weeks. 10 weeks, that is 3. It is not 3 months. It's about 3 months' time.
Yeah.
Okay, so about 3 months' time, you can finish a boat like this one, right? And then what is it made of? And then if we give it a close look over here, you can see the internal structure of this boat is very vivid. Okay, I've never been on a boat like this, but it looks quite unique and very Chinese, especially in southern China, right?
Yeah, it is one of the famous ship in ancient China, and in the past, the fishermen use these fish and catch the crabs and fishes to get money and to feed their families.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they used to catch some crabs, okay, and any other kind of fishes of their seafood. Okay, that's lovely. Let's have a look at some other kinds of boats of there. Okay, can you help me translate?
能不能再加油一只？再加一只？哎，
侬有加油手续侬带我哦。就
搞得好吧？估计是啊，搿是。
你加油。
第三个鱼吧？
第三个这个大部队。
哦，大埔船，好的，大埔船。啊，大埔船。
What is that?
大部分我感觉能做翻译啊，是吧？是吧？
Okay, I understood that one. It's like you work as a translator. Okay. What is
It's called dapu ship.
dabu ship?
Dapu ship.
Dabu ship. What is dabu ship?
It is one method to catch the fish, and this kind of method is you can catch the fish nearby, and the seafood from this method will be very fresh. Yeah.
Okay.
我感觉了吧？好，我感觉啊，这个是称为大埔船，是船的名啊。这个大埔在据历史上是中国人民共和国还没成立之前20-30年之前，它这种水就是有的。很早就是我们国家往那个中国人民共和国外面进来就是很早有的。这个是大部分用2枚钉的，这个钉哦，这个钉是抛在内部两个地方哦，这个也网是一种三角网哦，三角网不一头装在内边，一头装在北边的哦。那么你像不光开一个那个。才是那个鱼可以进去，从摸口到进去哦。
This kind of tool can connect our net. The net is triangle. Yes.
Okay, triangle net, right?
Yeah, triangle net, and the fish will swim in this net, and then the fisherman will pull this net and get the fish go back to seal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, they use a different kind of fishing net, and then the mouth of the net is kind of triangle, right?
Yeah,
and then so it's easy to get more fish to have a big catch, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's lovely. And then also, yeah, I was trying to piece together the information I was gathering while he was talking. It's like he was talking about like the history of this ship, the boat, and then it was like before 1949, and then this kind of ship actually was built. Something like that, right?
Yes, it's the boat has the long history before the 1949, and the fishermen used this ship, and at that time I think that this ship is very popular.
Okay. Okay, that's lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. 谢谢阿爸. Okay. Okay. And then we got a question on Facebook, and then so this is the thing. Fish have eyebrows. That is a conundrum. Thank you for commenting. Fish have eyebrows. No, we call this a fish once again. So because this fishing boat is very much like this part is like a fish head, and then you can see here it's very much like eyebrows. So, but that is a personification, a figure of speech, apparently. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Abba. 谢谢. Okay. That's lovely. How you call, like you say Abba. Abba is like uncle. Okay. And then that's the local culture. You say Abba, but Abba is very much like in Korean. It's like we're saying father, right? Abba. Okay. Okay. That is something I learned this morning. It's very interesting. And then we have got some other comments. That is about Tula Bay on Facebook. Beautiful. How are you all friends? Yo. How are you today? Good. Thank you so much. So pretty and then beautiful. Thank you so much. And we also got Rodelio, really beaut on Facebook, and great work and beautiful. So pretty. Of course, now we have finished 2 of them. And the next one, I think that is also one of my favorites. So that will be sword sculpting. And I've never seen that before, right? It's like you have some sculptures with a sword.
I will introduce the sword sculpture here. So let's go.
Okay. So this place, okay, through the window, and then you can see some of the sculptures over there. It's very lovely, and we call it sword sculpture. Right? Okay. I never knew that actually you can sculpt anything on salt. Probably there's salt stills or something like that, but let's go and try. Hi, 你好, Abba. Abba, I've learned that. Okay, Abba. Okay, 你好. Would you like to say hi to our viewers around the world here? 您跟我们的网友们打声招呼. Okay. Okay. Apparently he didn't understand me, so I really need your other interpreter here. So this is the thing, when it comes to salt, and this place is one of the biggest places or the biggest producers of salt around the world. And of course, around 1,000 years ago, the salt produced here was used to be sent to the royal court. Okay. Okay, tell us something about this salt history.
阿拉第三了，等于是过去了，等绝关早多久的时候呢，开始呢杀鸡了，那自由就是修了，日本修的，
There is a long history since the Tang Dynasty. Daishan has begun to produce the salt, and in Daishan there are so many salt pans.
Salt painting.
Salt paintings.
Yeah, as you can see, those are salt, not painted, but like something like sculpting, right?
Yeah, and I mean, so creative people and try to connect the art with the salt. So this sculpture came out. Yeah.
Okay, that is how they came into being in the first place, right? And I would try that before. It's very much like you have a mold or something, right? And you can purge the salt. You can shovel the salt into a mold, and then it would come out as a beautiful artifact over there. Okay, can I try one? Just like the painting we had, that because Fishman's painting, I would like to try to make one of the artifacts over here.
这边的好，我找，等于阿拉先。
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it. There were so many different kinds actually, and just now I think you have seen the fish over there, and also crabs, and that is what is that? Is the squid or something? Yeah, and a crab. Okay, and of course those involve those involve more elements. Yeah, I would like to try the easiest one. 我们要最简单的。
这个嘛简单，
Okay.
要做5的，豆腐泥呢，干嘛它豆好？
Okay. So basically, this is the easiest one, and I'm gonna have this full. Okay. In Chinese culture, especially the Spring Festival is rolling around, and then full is a very important element, and you can see the character, the Chinese character everywhere, because that means good fortune for the next year or prosperity. And this is, I think this is the easiest one. And now we let's have a look at around these bowls. There are so many bowls of salt with different colors, and this one is definitely the salt that we see. And all of those with different colors have been dyed with different kinds of pigments. 这个怎么做呢? How do I do it?
这个做的时候你当在炒菜盐，炒菜盐你等这个呢3分的比例好，比例好以后呢，这个呢也用色须，就是这个颜色也用色须。
Bind the salt with the flour, and then get the color into the combination. Yeah.
Okay. And that is a flour. That is flour that we use to cook, right? And this is the salt that we use in kitchen, and then you have different pigments over here. Okay. And then that is how you make it into different colors, and then for this character, it's going to be full. What color do I use? 用什么颜色呢?
不用深颜色哦。
我做是吧？弄做好了，那。
这个是 orange.
Orange.
Okay. I'm gonna try orange. Okay.
就小干嘛为了？烧后拿去，烧后做。
就是要拿用烧为啥？
小 烧烘呢，
need the wet.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Wet salt.
I need the wet salt, right? Okay. So I would like to flatten it so to make it denser. Okay. And then, so I'm gonna
Wet salt
put it
can,
over
can
here.
be stick.
And then, so put a wet salt over here, evenly into the mold. Okay. That is.
清理。
Okay. More. Okay. It's very much like a school project, you know, like in high school, primary schools. And then you have this,
比清理。
okay, and you flatten it more with this little tool over here. Okay. So that it would be, I probably need
做
more. 要吗？
干嘛清理好，清理等以后
啊
几乎就可以。
Yeah? Okay, I need to push it more with my palm hard there. Okay. I think that's almost done.
10分钟。
Okay.
The Daishan salt is different from others.
Okay, like how different?
Yeah, firstly, at pasta, the salt was used the boiling method, and in Qing Dynasty, and they used they dried the salt under the sun.
Under the sun.
Yeah, so you can taste there are different taste between others. From others.
Okay, that's lovely. I know that salt produced here, and as you said just now, in the Qing Dynasty. Qing Dynasty was like 100 to 400 years ago, actually, and it was used as a tribute to the royal court back then, right? Okay, and let's see what other comments we have over here. Okay, and that is someone called Ling Hu in Chinese on YouTube. 今天中国传统文化已经被商业化了. It's a little bit commercialized when it comes to Chinese traditional culture. How do you feel about it as a local, actually? Do you think that everything has been commercialized? Because, commercialized, we know consumerism is rising everywhere around the world.
In my opinion, something you want to lift and you need to will know by others, and sometimes you need it commercial. Yeah, but I mean the commercial is not totally commercial. Sometimes we need to teach the kids, and then we need the money. As some part is from the government, but some part some part of money should from the association. So I think it is a it's good way to let others know the culture, our traditions. Yeah.
Okay.
Traditions.
And then, so what is the next step? So there is this microwave oven. Okay. So basically, you need to microwave this mold, and then after that, it will be hardened, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, we're gonna have something like all of the artifacts on display. And just now we were talking about commercialization and consumerism. There is someone called Bill Ng on YouTube, modernize the island with living convenience and natural views. Okay, probably some people are promoting the modernization of this place, and some are saying, okay, that is too much. So we're looking at two extremes over here. And also, that is Winter Jasmine on YouTube. China builds everything on their own for centuries. No wonder China's innovation rapidly without any obstacles. Okay. So built on their own. Yeah, of course. Something like that, right? Okay. I think China is trying to stand on its feet after its establishment founding, in 1949. Okay. Thank you so much. And then we have got this one, Yini Wu on YouTube. 世界在发展，中国也在发展。从飞鸽传信到5G，传统文化有人继承发展，有什么不好 ？Okay, so that's lovely. I think they will have different conflicting opinions over here on social media. So the world is developing very fast. So is China. Okay, and from the ancient way of delivering letters with a dove, of pigeon, to now with the development of 5G, and then so the traditional culture is being passed down from generation to the next, and then what's wrong with that? Okay, thank you so much, and then we have so many different opinions over here. That's lovely. As we talk, and then we're still waiting, how long will it take to bake this one? 帮我翻译一下。
3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, thank you. So 3 minutes. Now it's just 1 minute to go, and we'll have the beautiful artifacts. Let's see what other comments we have over here, and then we have. Okay, that is conundrum. Feels like I'm in a boat with rolling cameras. The cameraman tipsy. Okay, yeah, we'll try to calm it down. Make it. Yeah, because we need to walk along the way. This is a live stream, but thank you for your honest opinion. Yeah, that's lovely. And then we also got this one on Facebook. That is Baktula Bay on Facebook. Reply to Torah, and wow. And then that is Sujoy Roy. Nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're quite responsive today. There are so many comments. Let's see what we have here on Weibo. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, that is on Weibo, the Chinese version of Twitter, basically. 奔波而灭霸. Okay, 这个村落古村名很有深意. Okay, 古村. Yeah, basically it means this village, okay, is quite, I mean, when it comes to culture, it's quite far-reaching. And then 月亮弟弟的心事. Okay, I have to say that this village is really beautiful. Okay, 中国感受中国唯一的古岛上村落. Okay, that's the only village, I mean, sitting on top of an island in China. So that is why it is quite unique, and we would like to share with that with you. Well, that's the okay. It is still very hot, actually. It is salt. Can I taste it? 这个不能尝的. I can't, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because of the pigment, the chemicals in it. And what's the next step? So after that, it is just came out of the mold after being microwaved, and then so probably a final touch. So it is quite stiff, as you can see, and we use the tweezer to poke it, and then it doesn't fall apart.
Yeah.
And what is happening next? Okay.
I don't know. I was referring.
Okay, that's a glue. Okay. Okay, we need to. So apparently we need to glue it to the base. Okay. Good. And then you have this little cab, okay? It's like a shrine. Okay, that is like a souvenir.
Yeah.
Okay. I also contributed to this effort, you know, by making a fool. As a fortune, of course, Chinese New Year is rolling around. Chinese New Year is 2 weeks away, almost 2 weeks away, the Chinese Lunar New Year. And then we're going to have this one, a fortune. Okay, that's lovely.
Hope everyone 年年有余.
Okay, it means like I give you the best wishes so that you have a prosperous year next year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye. Abba. Ah. Oh, thank you. It's a gift. Really? Oh, thank you. 谢谢. How do you say thank you in the local dialect?
雅雅.
Yaya.
Yeah.
Abba, yaya, no. Thank you. Okay, I forgot this present, and the first time, actually. And actually, I've contributed to making something like this. It's still warm. Okay, lovely.
So welcome to
I think,
Daishan.
yeah, welcome to Daishan. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Abba.
And actually, this means good fortune. Yeah, that's lovely. Wow.
气死了啦，都做出要是卡的脚，所以应该热气哦。
It is hot, so you can to first to get it out. First, when it will be cold. Yes.
Okay. So I need to. What is this? I need to.
Now you
Okay.
can, yeah, first you can choose.
Okay.
可能等一下扩
So it's still hot, right?
Yeah,
I think it's fine. It's warm.
So, so
Okay.
keep it cold.
Keep it cold and then so it stays longer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's lovely. Bye bye. Thank you. Yes. Okay, I'm so happy today.
You get the.
I get the fortune. Hopefully, I'm gonna have. I'll be lucky probably for the whole year around for 2021, and of course, the best luck for everyone. And the COVID-19, I hope it is gone. And I know I went to Hong Kong last year around this time when it first erupted in Wuhan, and I was hoping that it would die down soon, and then, but not that fast apparently. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to the next stop.
Yeah, this is the fishbowl sculpture.
Yeah, I think this is one of the most famous one, also a cultural heritage, right? And it is basically like a painting, not like a painting, but an artifact. Okay, but like an artifact made of fishing boats. Okay. Hi. Hi, 你好. 你好. Ayi, would you like to say hi to our viewers around the world once again? Okay.
The fishing bowl sculpture was made by the shell, the fish skin, fish bowl.
Oh, I forgot this one. So you can also make the artifact with shells. Okay.
In the past, the children has less toil, and so their mother will use this waste. I think it is waste to make this sculpture and like a toil.
Yeah, it's illuminating.
For her children.
Okay, I forgot it. So in the past, and then usually, because China experienced a recent poverty and we didn't have enough toys for children, then so basically all of those shells, okay, and probably kitchen waste, right? Like kitchen waste, and then so they usually recycle the kitchen waste and they make some toys for the kids. Okay, that's lovely. Let's give it a closer look. It is illuminating. It's a pagoda. See, it is a pagoda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7. Okay, 7 floors tall. Okay, 7. Okay, in the traditional Chinese culture, when it comes to a pagoda like this one, and if it is 7 floors tall, that is the highest level, right? Okay, it is. And then if we give it a closer look, if we zoom in a little bit, and then you can see, I think this is fish skill.
Yeah,
Fish skill, right? You can layers. You can see layers of fish skills over here. Okay, glued together, and then this is also fish skill.
This is a kind of shell called
What is
竹蛹, 竹蛹,
Oh,
蛹竹蛹, a kind of shell. 蛏子, 蛏子.
Okay, so in
another kind of shell.
okay, so you call it chengzi, right, in Chinese, and this is a kind of clam. It is a very narrow and long. Can we, yeah, because the light, can we turn it off? Okay, yeah, but it is very beautiful though. So if we turn off the light, you can see this is a long shell, and it is actually a clam, a kind of clam here. And also, what is this one? Ah. Oh, okay. So
The long shell, so 长柄
Okay.
螺.
And this one, it is very much like a snail, but in English, actually, I mean, technically, it is called Uncommonalia. I mean, that's a very long name, but it is called Uncommonalia. Okay, it's a little bit tongue twisting, but that's lovely. And pagoda, I think that is one of the most beautiful artifacts of there. And there were 2 of them. That one is a little bit. Wow.
同时呢，是淘了么是，搿是鱼皮做的啊，鱼皮，搿搭是我是搿里是贝壳做的，搿呢是螃蟹的，这招是螃蟹的做的。
Which one is the fish skin? I got that part. This one. You see the sail. This is marvelous. And this one, you can see this is a fish skin. And shells. Apparently, like 3 seafarers over here, salesmen, and this is a shell, and this one is a shell. Okay, this one is very much like a snail over there, and also the big clams, and then the clams that I saw just now. It's very narrow and long. And then if you look at the drag,
crabs.
螃蟹，这节奏是螃蟹的，螃蟹节奏。
okay.
这是鱼的尾巴，鱼配尾巴都是鱼尾巴做的。
Oh, that's lovely. You can see the crab legs over there. Crab legs and the shell in the center, and then the whole thing. You see the seashells everywhere, and this is a fish tail. And then, its head. The head, I see coral reef. Is that coral reef? I mean, is that coral reef over there? 那个，它头是珊瑚吗？
珊瑚
Coral reef.
这是珊瑚做的，珊瑚头上面是骨是珊瑚做的。
You see something like antlers of the Chinese dragon is a coral reef.
是两块水呢是那鱼了那水那鱼里头那个那是红那个水那后头那顶顶细个后头两块水做的。做的东西。
Also made by fish.
这是我普通话不会讲的，这是红文的，这是
Oh.
It's like a
Oh, this is made by the long tail for a kind of fish.
ray. I mean, probably is that ray?
Ray?
Yeah, like the fish that is like with the flapping wings.
Oh, the skin. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I love this painting very much. It's quite, how do I say it? It's a little bit intimidating, I have to say. Okay. And there is a small dragon over here.
吃出的骨头，鱼骨头呢啊，这是鱼鳞呢，鱼鳞弄的，跟着动子是鱼骨头吃出的拼起来。
So fish gills over here and also fish bones.
哎，鱼刺
Like
吃，
kind of
鱼
fish
刺
bones over
吃
here
出的哎，
as this spine. Oh.
哎，这都是鱼骨头。 都是
Fish
鱼
bones
骨头
over
吃
here
出
as
的。
the tentacles. Okay. That's lovely. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I've learned a lot. 谢谢. Ayi. Okay. Okay. It's not a bar. Okay, and then so we're moving on to the last stop, and that will be fishing knots, of course. And I came here yesterday, and I learned that when it comes to fishing knots, it's very important when it comes to fishing in the past, right? And you have different kinds of knots to make sure that you can work more efficiently and effectively, right, in this business. Okay, before we move on, let's see what other comments we have got here. And then that is Road Liu Riblet. Okay. China has great ancient history, just artifact, treasure, and amazing tradition, culture, and people. Okay, thank you very much. And then we were looking at the pagodas and the dragons. Actually, not dragon, that is Chinese dragon. Because usually in European countries, it's a different culture. When it comes to dragon, it's related to magic or witchcraft. But in China, it used to be considered a very, what do we call, auspicious animal, auspicious creature when it appears, and also was a symbol of the royal family in the Qing Dynasty around 100 to 400 years ago, right? And not everyone could have the symbol on their clothes, I mean, when it comes to the Chinese dragon. And I know this place, it is the East Sea of China, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the dragon plays a very important role in the fishing culture. Do you know anything about that? Like locally? As a
People
local.
will bless the harvester from the dragon. Yeah, and we also have the, how to say the party? Oh, not party. The get together to thank for the Chinese god.
Like
yeah.
the rain god.
A rain
I mean,
god.
Dragon, a Chinese dragon usually related to rain god, and also because this is a fishing village, and then you need to make sure you want to pray for a good harvest, a big catch every time you go out for fishing, right? And then that is why I'd like to bring you to this fishing knots
Yes,
place.
they rope, notes.
Okay.
Fishing for notes.
Abba. 你好 Would you like to say hi to our viewers here? 你跟我们打一声招呼。
Say hello. 好。
你好 Okay, thank you. Okay, and this place is a fish and knots place. Let's come in a little bit more, and then you can see this place, the decorations and everything. That's lovely. I've never seen that before. This is my first time.
Also my first time to see so many kinds of knots.
Yeah.
Knots, yeah. And because of the development and the improvement of the machine and the technology replaced the fishing knots, fishing rope knots. So some method, some skills has been lost or missing.
Okay, that's lovely. And then, so can you help me with the translation? Because I don't speak the local dialect. It's a little bit difficult for me, though. Okay, so can you tell me something about the fishing knots over here? And then I've learned that you can make like almost 200 types of them, right?
阿伯，侬今天我记得侬呢讲讲它的历史吧。
好的，
好吧。
Okay.
这呢是我们过去的渔民家啊，就是从来开始捕鱼就是渔营节了。我呢会带了200多种渔营家，各种各样的渔营节，有不同的渔营家，有的渔营节感觉很方便的，有的渔营节是世界的啊，这样子的很多的，用在不同的地方的啊，有的地方你是要很牢固的，有的地方很松的，一拉就可以塞了。比方打一个这个的话啊。
Okay, can you? Hold on a second.
到这个曲阜的话啊。
Abba said there are around 200, more than 200.
这个壁纸的话哈，
哎，
它是一个这样子的话，它是死结啊，很牢的。这样子的话，它是化解了啊，可以穿出来的啊。这样子的很多这个是有的地方有很牢固的，不能删的；有的地方有很快的，就要删干上来。这样
Okay,
子
so
的。
I was, I think I got part of it, and then he was saying, it's like sometimes you need to make a knot. It's like a very tight one, and but the thing is because of the techniques you use in it, and then sometimes you can make it very easy to make it go loose, right? Okay, and then so the first one I'm gonna try this one, and that is there were so many kinds of it because this is very much like a Chinese knot. And that is also part of Chinese culture, of course. Chinese knots, that means prosperity and also good luck, especially with the color red. And that's the Chinese color, especially when it comes to the Spring Festival. And of course, today I would like to learn how to make a Chinese knot with a fishing. This is a fishing, not fishing line, but the line. What do we call it?
阿伯讲种是
另外一节呢，过去渔民的小孩子考捕鱼很早的，13、14岁就要捕鱼去了。大人放心不过像金属一样的给他挂起来，就是告他一个平 A。
Okay, I forgot that one. It's like before 30 years old. What was that?
Because the fishermen only very young, maybe before 30. So their parents will get these notes to hope he could so
bring him
back safely. Yes.
Okay, I will bring. So this is basically a Chinese knot. So in the Chinese culture, around this a fishing village, and then so usually fishermen were very young.
Yeah.
Okay, below 30 years old, right? And then every time before they go out to the sea for fishing, and they would make a Chinese knot like this one, okay, and it signifies good luck, and then that will bring the children back safe. Something like that, right? Okay, and then I would like to learn how to do it. 我要学一下怎么弄。Okay. Okay. It's my turn.
一样长。
Thank you. Okay.
阿伯，搿银是就是捕鱼的银伐？
这个是不是捕鱼的？
哦，搿个
这个是毛肉麻的，不是捕鱼的，这个都是捕鱼的颜色。一样长，上面的。
Okay, so this is the thing. And you tuck the line over here.
老徐到底是哪个
And
地方？老
then
徐是哪个地方？
so, okay,
上面
here.
上面的徐到底这个地方，
Okay,
上面这个地方，下面的这个地方，
okay.
都起来。
So I need to hold these 2 points apparently, and then I need to squeeze this a little bit. I need to push down, and then so I'm gonna have 3 arms, and I need to make sure that they have the same length, right? And then And then I need
这
to
小袖子把它勾一下，
I need to okay. So tuck it upward, and then this part,
一根一根。
and then I need to fold it that way, and what's this one?
压过去，对，把它压过去，
Okay.
压下来。
Okay. And then that's it.
万一压进去，万一压进去，等一下，
Okay.
等一下，准备一次，
That's fine.
万一压进，
Hmm?
万一压进，等一下，重来一次。
Okay. One more time. Apparently I screwed up. I actually it shouldn't be that difficult.
阿爸，这是美的。
好的，好的。
Ah, okay. So can you do it slowly so that I can learn? Okay. And then, so that way, okay, I'm gonna give it a go. That way. Huh? Hold on. What? Here, okay. Thank you for your help. This is a little bit frustrating.
还有紧，
yeah.
还有求紧，还有紧的不好，
Okay, don't make it too tight.
还就一次
Okay.
而已。
Ah, it's fine. It's good. It's Chinese not. Yeah, I'm a little bit clumsy when it comes to this. Yeah, I'm afraid. Okay.
更慢一点好不好？更慢一点。
Okay, the last time. Let me see what time is that. Okay. So, bear with me. The last time, if I couldn't make it, I'm gonna give up, and then I will. Last time this is the easiest actually. Okay. No. This. Okay. Good. And this. And this. And then this, I need to make sure that it goes that way. It's okay. Okay, that's good. You see?
不要拉紧了，
Okay. Don't make it too tight.
好了，不要修紧了，
Good.
再来一次，再来一次。
That way? 这样吗？这样都行。Both are fine.
太紧了，松一点。一样的，看一下，一样的啊。
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And then this. And then it comes down. And then it goes there. And then stretch. I need to pull. Okay. Good. Mine is a little bit twisted apparently. Okay, that's good. That's good.
这个拉出来，
Good.
拉出来，
That's very good.
拉出来。
Okay. Okay, a little bit probably malnutritional. Okay, mistreated, twisted. Little Chinese not over here, that's good enough. Okay.
Uncle said it is an easy one.
Yeah, this is very easy. Not that easy, apparently. Okay, so this is actually the basic one when it comes to fishing knots over here. There were 200 kinds of them. And the master over here can make over 200 of them, apparently. And then we roll the camera around, and then we can see so many different kinds of them. I love this one. It's a grandfather's clock. Okay. It's like it's a grandfather's clock. Okay. See, you have this pendulum inside. Oh, sorry. You have the pendulum inside, also made of fishing knots. Okay. That's lovely. Okay. And then, so tell me something about, okay, and we are on the floor, and then, so basically, that is very lovely. That's,
这个呢，我们对墨水啊，对墨水拿着就是偷吃来，偷妈的偷吃来。这个我做了3里的对墨水老塔啊，靠大网鱼用的啊，这2条船是这样子的。我一共呢藏了40里的水，这40里的鲤鱼鸣，这25里的水老大啊。
那么我把它给它水打出来了，给它水模糊一下都磨出来了。这个水的好处呢，我过去都是自己参过的啊，有时有流，做的鱼有时有流，做的代表我们做家啥的，鱼代表我们渔民的，带是带啥的啊，做带鱼啊。一呢是代表我们家庭种的啊，12岁呢代表我们水好，4代表我们是可以称的，12岁呢代表我们水好的，是这样子来的。这2对水呢是一对，可对么呢就是这样子用的啊。
Uncle said he has been the leader of the fishermen in 40 years old, for 40 years, 3 years, and this is a model for to like catching the yellow croakers, yeah, croakers.
To catch the yellow
Croakers,
right?
yeah.
Very expensive type of fish over here. Okay. That's lovely. And that is basically the simulation of how it works over here. And you have 2 fishing boats, and then there is a trawling net over here, and then you see crabs over here. That's lovely. So many crabs and also yellow croakers and all kinds of other fish. Okay, that's lovely. And then so basically you can make everything. You can make the fish knot into everything that you can imagine. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, thank you so much. What is thank you again?
Thank you.
谢谢
谢谢雅雅诺阿爸，
雅雅诺。
阿爸雅诺啊。
谢谢。Okay, I've got this Chinese knot. Okay, let me keep it here. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, thank you so much. And then, so today, probably a recap of what we have learned today. And then in this ancient fishing village, about 200 years old, and we have been walking through this ancient town, about 5 places, and also we learned something about salt sculpting and also Fishman's painting. We tried both of them. And also there's a fishing knot place, and also the, what is that? Artifacts made of fishing bones, right?
Yeah,
Lovely.
Fishing bowl sculptures. Yeah, very cute. So I only want to say Daishan people are very warm and kindly and friendly. I hope everyone can go here and visit here and enjoy here.
Okay. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, this is my first time here. And then, though it's a little bit empty because this is off season for traveling. So mostly, what season is is very crowded for this place?
The
Like
season?
winter season, like from what time to what time is it very crowded?
Crowded. The summer.
Around-
some
In
around
summer, right?
in summer.
It should be in summertime.
Yeah.
Okay. So in summertime, it would be crowded. Then there would be so many different activities going on in this small fishing town, ancient town with a 200 years history. And of course, thank you so much for staying with us, for the comments on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Weibo, and you are very, very active today. Thank you so much for staying with us. And of course, welcome to Daishan, welcome to this place. And then bye-bye, see you. Bye-bye, have a nice day.